Flossmas, everyone. Today is Tea Time Flossmas number 11. You know, we're just going in order. You think that each day that we would just know what we did yesterday. No, that's just not how life works, because that would make sense. Today's Friday, December 11th. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jessie, Bumble Stitching Quilt. It's Friday. Super excited about that because, you know, I thought Friday was yesterday. So far, it has been both a weirdly productive and unproductive day. You know, you have a lot of meetings, and when they're good meetings, you feel productive. But then at the same time, though, it's because your day's taken up with meetings. It's just like, well, I didn't get any other work done. So we're going to see how this afternoon goes. I have a tendency to knock out early on Fridays, like at 3 or 4 o'clock. But I got a lot of work. So we're going to see. Taking a moment to film this video. Let's see. What do I normally do? Favorite things. Ooh, I did not think of a favorite thing. Just to reiterate, Snoopy, or it's Christmas Charlie Brown. I kept calling it Christmas, like something else yesterday. I don't know what it was. Is on PBS this Sunday, December 13th. So record your videos. Excuse me. Don't know why I have a cough today. But I don't think I have a favorite thing today. I didn't think of one. I think my favorite thing today is Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. Tea. The tea today is called green popcorn. It is a Genmai cha tea combining fresh green leaves with a nutty popped rice. When I first saw the name, I was kind of weirdly excited, but skeptical because I was like, green popcorn. Because popcorn is my favorite snack. I prefer a savory to a sweet, and I love popcorn. But I'm not going to lie, y'all. This does not please my smelling scent. It's a really strong smell. For me, I have a thing. This is a real thing. Like, scents, like, can bother me. Like, there are certain scents, and I should take better notes about what does this, but there are sometimes I will smell something, and it will induce a migraine. Now, I don't mean like my migraines, I'm going to be grateful the type of migraines I get. So I do get, like, not able to function kind of migraines where I have to go lie down in the dark and I can't really do anything. But I've always been, let's knock on wood, very fortunate in the sense, like, they pass, right? Like, I lie down. Usually an Excedrin migraine is enough of a concentration of medicine that it helps ease it through, and I lie down and I sleep it off, and it's normally gone. And what I will suffer after a migraine where I take an Excedrin migraine and the migraine goes away, but like for the next few days after that, I'll get cluster headaches. And so not as bad as a migraine, but like I'll just have a headache every day for like 3 days. But some smells will trigger that. And I don't always write it down. And so I can't go into department stores with perfume sections if it's like in those malls, like they're not there, but in malls, like how you go through the department store, you have to walk through kind of the cosmetic section. Like it's hard for me to do. If I know I'm going to go to a department store, I usually come in a different entrance. I try not to go in and out through the mall entrance. So anyways, the smell for me is not very pleasant, but let's try the tea. Meh. Not my favorite. It definitely has it does have that rice flavor to it. Not like Rice Krispies, but there is like a rice flavor to it. I think I'm not going to put this in the rebuy pile. I don't think I'm going to not drink it. I'm going to keep nursing it for the rest of the day. Maybe my opinion will change as the day goes on. You never know. All right. What's happening? Let's talk about stitching. This might be kind of a humdrum. It's overcast here today. It's not rainy. It's not really rainy. It's overcast, which I love. I love a good overcast day, and it makes me want to enjoy a good cup of tea and sit on the couch and stitch or read or just watch TV. I realize something as I share my favorite things and stuff. I'm an introvert. Like, I am an introvert. I watch a lot of TV. Like, a lot of TV. We watch a lot of movies, my husband and I. He's also an introvert. But it's like, the hard thing about being in quarantine is all of our theater music, all of that got canceled. So we were subscribers to our local theater touring company as well as our local theater company that put on its own productions. We were subscribers to the opera, um, and the and we went to music concerts quite a bit, so that's been the hardest thing because we did a lot of that stuff. Like, we're not homebodies. Like, introverts are not homebodies. It's just whether or not you want to be around a lot of people. And I can be around people. Like, I don't want to say that I don't like people. Like, I can be around, like, really good friends and be around them all day long. And it won't drain me or anything like that. And the next day I might want to be by myself. But, like, the day, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, but, like, parties where I don't know that many people and it's really there to, like, network or to just kind of be, like, I will figure out a way not to attend one of those in a heartbeat. Like, I would be like, do I have to go? Like, am I gonna, so, but that's my whole thing. So this is what I'm going to share. It's not a favorite thing, but obviously my favorite things are theater and things like that. But I'm going to go ahead and share this. Some of the other Flossmas people are sharing, like, there's obviously the Flossmas ornament for the 4 girls and a NL girl. And then off the Grid Needleworks, they're doing their efforts to raise money for muscular dystrophy in Canada. Gerald is he's donating proceeds from his sales to the Philadelphia Zoo, and he's obviously encouraging people to make donations to local zoos as well because the zoos have really been impacted by COVID. But I'm also going to reach out and say, on a Friday, let's consider doing any kind of level of donation to the nonprofits out there that are helping our creatives survive this who are unable to work. And so last night on NBC, they showed the Best of Broadway, One Night on Broadway. I don't remember what it's called. We haven't actually watched it. We recorded it. We only watched like 10 minutes. But that's going to be in support of the Actors Fund, which is a great organization, nonprofit that started out to assist people who had HIV/AIDS and has really expanded its mission to serve other creatives and people who work within the creative arts in the theater to help them survive COVID. And so if you're interested in the arts, consider that. There's local foundations that do that. I have a big soft spot for people who work for Renaissance fairs. All of those got canceled this year, and a lot of those people, that is what they do for a living. Like, it's not like, there's quite a few people who do it locally who are in the local area who work there, but a lot of those people do travel, and all of their small business owners and people who work for small businesses, they're not able to work. There's a brand new nonprofit that's serving them, and it's a long name and I don't remember what it is. So it's like a Renaissance Catastrophic Emergency something or another, but I'll link them down below. If you've ever been to a Renaissance fair, you may want to consider doing a small donation to them as well. As part of my Giving Tuesday, I actually gave them a good solid donation, as well as to my alumni. To my university, I give every Giving Tuesday, and I usually give a pretty big gift during the holidays to the animal rescue groups from whom we adopted our girls from. So, which is the not Houston, it's the All Texas Dachshund Rescue and Save Coalition, SAVE Coalition, that's in the Houston area. So, consider reaching out to your nonprofit. So those are your favorite things, the ones who are kind of making people, during disasters and economic downturns, these are the people who usually get the least amount of support, the arts and those nonprofits. So anyways, favorite things combined with generosity of heart. All right, now let's talk about stitching. All right. As a reminder, we are continuing to work on Winter Carriage Ride by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Today is day 5, so I got 2 more days to work on this, and this is where we are as of today. Last night, I finished the whole word of winter. That is all I worked on, one color all night long, and I finished winter. And I actually stitched for about 3.5 to 4 hours last night. In fact, I joked with my husband that I was rage stitching, which is the term that Michelle Bendy came up with to talk about, like, you're so close to finishing something, so you're like, I'm going to finish it. And he's like, why are you rage stitching? What are you mad about? I'm like, I'm not. I'm just trying to finish the word winter. It wasn't my goal to finish the word winter, but by the time I was kind of getting ready to stop stitching, which was like around 11, I realized that I was in the E, and I was like, I can do this. I can finish the R. So I went through winter, really happy about that. The plan for tonight, so again, today is day 5, and so tomorrow will be day 6. We don't have any plans for tomorrow, so I think tomorrow will be a good stitching day, but, you know, I gotta do cleaning and things too, like real life stuff, but my goal was to finish the top half, so I'm gonna finish the eaves, and I'm gonna start working on the gloves and teacups at the top. I don't know what's a realistic goal to finish by the end of the day tomorrow, but tonight I'm gonna finish the eaves and start working on that top, and we'll see how I go. I mean, it might be that the goal is to finish the horse for the whole of the day. We'll see. I think that's ambitious still, but yeah, got 2 more days. Excited. So it's really funny, y'all. So if you watch my regular floss tube videos, I always do a screen capture so that way I don't look like a weirdo for whatever YouTube pops up in their recommended thumbnail. And I was like, you know what? For Flossmas, I'm not gonna do it. I did it for like the first one. And I was like, you know, but you have to edit. Like you actually have to like plan on things. So I was like, I'm trying to get these done, right? So I was like, I'm just gonna let YouTube pick them. So I always feel like I'm like there's some emotion happening, right? Like yesterday's face, I was like, and then like, you know, I was like, like I get like the weird. See, I just did all that, and I watched YouTube pick up those as my recommended screen grabs, but you know, there are people who do a really good job, right? Like who say that it's YouTube screen grabs, but I'm not sure I believe them. I think all the really good screen grabs that you see are screenshots, because that's what you should do if you want a good screen grab. Anyways, all right, it's 12 minutes. It's Friday. Haha, yay. I am really super excited. I am working on my planner for 2021. I got my fancy paper delivered the other day. So I am reorganizing some pages and testing some things out. And I got my Levenger hole puncher. I do use a discbound, which is like the Happy Planner system, but I use the Levenger hole puncher for that, which if you're ever interested, it's expensive, but if you like discbounding, that's the best. Those are the best hole punchers. And, you know, but this is a good reminder, y'all, thank you so much for subscribing to everyone who's been new, who's joined me recently, because I hit over 100 subscribers and we're doing a giveaway in the video after Flossmas. So I will be doing a regular year in video 2021 plan video sometime between Christmas Day and New Year's, and I'll be doing a giveaway for either Janlynn's 24 hour of cross stitch planner, or Us Word Designs project trackers. So it's going to be my thank you gift for everyone who stuck around with me. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to say adieu. Happy Friday. And, you know, hopefully I'm planning on seeing you tomorrow. But otherwise, have a great weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.